I ain't here to sugarcoat, I'm here to tell you how it is. Cowboys Nation, stand up. And this is how I see it. Hit that live stream, light up the chat, another hot take, ain't holding back. I see the flaws, I see the fight, but my loyalty stays blue or white. Not just a fan, I break down the play, call out the moves, Jerry shouldn't okay. Passion in my chest, truth in my speech, trying to see this team reach what they preach. This is how I see it, no filters, no lies, I speak it. This is how I see it, Cowboys gotta build, not fake it. I love this team, but I'll call out wrong, cause doing it right makes us strong. This is how I see it, game time Brian, been preaching it all along. I ain't paid by the start, but it's still in my heart. That's why I rip bad trades and weak game plans apart. O-line needs fixing, defense gotta tighten. I'm just trying to turn the paper champs to titans. Some folks clap for anything they do, but I want rings, not just views. So I give it straight, win or lose. Calling plays, making moves, got no excuse. This is how I see it, no filters, no lies, I speak it. This is how I see it, Cowboys gotta bid, not fake it. I love this team, but I'll call out wrong, cause doing it right makes us strong. This is how I see it, game time Brian, been preaching it all along. It's not hate, it's care, it's not doubt, it's belief. When you bleed this blue, you hold them to a higher standard. This is how it feels, shout it loud for the whole crowd to hear it. This is how I see it, Cowboys gotta earn it, not fear it. From the draft room to the goal line stand, build it right, that's the plan. This is how I share it, game time Brian, straight on the fan. Not for clicks, not for clout, for the start, that's how I see it.
I mean, it's cool. It's a, I ain't gonna say a surreal moment, but none of my kids was born when we had those 3 Super Bowl runs. And now they get a chance. I mean, they've seen highlights and so forth, but I think they're gonna get a chance to hear some of the stories and some of the life lessons and some of the things that we went through different voices versus their dad's voice, which is cool. And so hopefully getting educated in terms of a better understanding of what it takes to be at the highest level in your one's life. Well, I think people gonna gather out of it what they want. I didn't set out to send a message to anybody. We just talked about our lives. We just talked about our situation, talked about every different component of each and every one of us individually, how we saw our team individually. And I'm looking forward to see the commonality that we all may have versus the separate aspect of who we were. And that's what made our team so unique. We all came together and we bled together, we fought together, and we believed in one thing and one thing only, and that was the team concept and winning games.
This is the most valuable brand sport. Is it wild to reflect that growing part of
You know, I'm extremely proud of the fact because I came in when the Cowboys had just come off of a 1-15 season. And I was there through the rebuilding process. I was there through it all. And I learned throughout the whole entire process. I got a chance to see how billionaires move. I got a chance to be a part of it and be an integral part of it, not just a piece of it, a part of it that left a legacy along with that star and transformed my position, running back position, into something that's legendary for the star. So my contributions to the star, my contributions to the team, and the team's contributions back to me, vice versa, all of that's important. And so I can look back and reflect and know that I left the position in good shape.
what's the
I think he takes a gamble every day when he drafts a player because you never know what you're going to get and how that player is going to actually turn out. And so I think every day he's investing in people and hoping that people truly become the best version of themselves throughout this process. And I think when you look back at our 90 teams, we have made the best of our opportunities. We'll kick everybody's ass. That's what we do.
Well. Good evening, everybody. A little last-minute stream. I did tell everybody I was going to go live at 6. The traffic, there was a bad accident on the way home. I got stuck in traffic. But we're going to do a little stream anyway. We'll talk for an hour or so. Remember, we got the show tomorrow night, the NFC East Super Friends. So, yes, I'm finalizing the panel there, but I'll bring in whoever is ready to roll. I'm not going to say who it was. I had a decent guest, but then it got canceled. So, again, I was telling everybody I was just going to have the Zoom crew, and that's probably what it's going to be. But what's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? I see Wade is in the car. He's not working. You got Jesse working. You got Hallie is here. What's going on, everybody?
What up?
Well, I'm feeling better than I have been the last few days, so I'm doing pretty good.
Sorry, I'm texting somebody.
That broom didn't taste good.
What broom? What broom are we talking about? Phillies
Rangers
to
swept.
Being swept. I figured it might happen.
I didn't think we would, actually.
I didn't think we would either. I thought we'd pull out one game at least.
But the Phillies are coming together at the right time, so I will say that. And they still have help on the way. They have help on the way, but we got some news. Before we get into the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, we all understand, and I'll get to the chat shortly. We all are well aware of what's going on out there. So we are well aware of what's being said, what's being done regarding the Cowboys. But just some NFL news. Matt LaFleur, obviously Jordan Love has to get a surgery on his thumb, his left thumb, a non-throwing hand. He's not playing the rest of the preseason. Again, this is what happens, right? This is
obvious.
This is what can happen. Everybody's up in arms about how Dallas looked. Again, they had 37 stars. Basically, I put the list out there. Is it an excuse to play that way? No, it's not. But I'm just trying to walk people off a damn ledge. You guys are freaking out over everything. What's up, Mean Mental? How are you, brother? And I'll get to the chat shortly. But again, usually the teams that win the preseason games don't amount to much. It really is about the young guys getting reps in case you need them in the regular season. Mazi Smith, I was just sent this that's what I was reading. I was sent this by Joe DeMasi. Trending. Mazi Smith was not pleased with how he played on Saturday against the Rams. I just didn't do anything. You got to do something. I'm a first-round pick. There are expectations and all that. This is my third year. So Mazi is well aware. I still don't believe they move on from Mazi. What's your guys' thoughts? We could start with Mazi Smith. What is your thought on Mazi? Anybody?
I have a feeling they're not gonna kick him off right now. They're gonna give him one more chance. I have a feeling because of all the changes that his particular position went through with coaches. I think they're gonna keep him for at least one more season.
My thought is, I believe that he was getting knocked off the ball 3 yards. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to hide anything here. They need to just get rid of him, admit they made a mistake. They'll save $4.5 million and maybe go sign Wilkins, the defensive tackle, or something. Do something different.
Yeah. How about this? Get rid of Mazi, right? We could analyze the roster, but get rid of Mazi and go out and go get me Gilmore and Christian Wilkins. Let's start there. Okay.
I agree with you 1,000%.
And then we could then address the bottom of our roster and pick off people who have been released, or maybe a young guy that you had highly touted coming after the draft, that a team is going to try and cut another defensive lineman or somebody of that ilk, or, offensive lineman, you're pretty much stuck because people don't get rid of good offensive linemen. We don't really, I know this sounds pompous. We really don't need an offensive lineman unless you're talking a Pro Bowl caliber, and that's not going to happen. We are very, very deep on the offensive line. We just don't have that left tackle stud that we're so accustomed to having. That doesn't mean it's not going to work. Nate Thomas is going to be just fine. Is he going to be Tyron Smith? No, he's not. Again, he did not. The offensive line did fine. Last week, and it was a backup group against a backup group. I get it, and I'll get to the chat in a minute, everybody. I got you. But Randy, I believe our offensive line was fine. It really was. We got a mega push, in the words of Johnny Depp, a mega push on the fourth down call. It was Joe Milton who slipped.
He slipped. Yeah, he couldn't get grip with the grass.
Yeah. Again, we are very deep, especially at the guard position. So we are not worried about it. We're good. So, but I would be looking to do that. Like you said, you save $4 million, let him go. I don't think there's a snowball's chance in hell that they're going to let Mazi go, but I would like it. That would send a message. If you want to send a message,
cut his ass.
Well, I'm just saying, like Chris May, you cut him, right? You save some money in the process, and you hope he goes on. Listen, you never know when a coach is going to be able to connect with a player, right? You never really know. Now, I doubt that people are going to connect with somebody who doesn't love football, right? We tried to defend him early on, but there's no real defending him anymore.
Well, after seeing what I saw, and I have the tape, I've gone back, and exactly what Randy is telling you, he is getting blown off the line every time. The other guy that we got in there is doing better than he is, and he's taking up on the double box just as well.
Well, and on top of that, one thing about it, for a guy that says that, hey, I need to do better, you're playing in a preseason game and you were a number 1 pick 3 years ago. That should tell you all you need to know, and you should be doing everything you can to be better than you are now. And he just ain't cutting it.
And some guys just aren't going to make it in the NFL.
That's
Fortunately, he's one of them guys. I mean,
thanks, Mark.
I think we need to cut him, but unfortunately, our franchise isn't going to do that, even though it would be better for the team.
We don't know that they're not.
Pick up someone else.
Speculating that they're not.
Well, they got to be thinking of something where he wouldn't have played in that preseason game.
I can see him trying to get traded.
Let me get back to the chat real quick. I don't want to forget about them, and then we'll circle back, and then we'll get to Drew and everybody else. CZ, what's up, brother? Jesse Montanez is in the chats. What's up, CZ? How are you, man? We got Hallie Pierce is in the Zoom call as well. Isaac Ramirez. How are you, Isaac? I hope all is well with you, my friend. Jimbo, my neighbor. What's up, Jimbo? How are you, brother? You guys dodged a bullet. I'm really happy that Landon's good. Let's move on to West Virginia, country boy. Let me know when you get your stuff, my friend. I know Vinny, he got his today, but he's really only about maybe 25 miles from me, so there's no surprise. Who else we have in here? Kind of a small group tonight. Randy's in here. Joe Tranchina from Italy, my man. It's late in Italy. Thank you so much, my friend. Who else is in here? Joe DeMasi. What's up, brother? Joe's in here. Jay Smooth, what's up, buddy? Hey, Hallie. Hey, Randy. Hey, Joe. Hey, Vinny. What's up, Jay? How are you, man? Dirty Sanchez is always a great supporter. Thank you, my friend. We the ones. What up, bro? You dodged a bullet. I'm happy for you, bro. Who else we got here? Boop, boop, boop. Getting there. Trying to go right to the bottom. Dave Thompson, is it Worth overpaying for Micah? Yeah, it's not that much of an overpay. It is what it is. They put themselves in a situation. Let's not feel sorry for a franchise who values clicks and money, outside money, rather than winning. Let's not feel sorry for him. I hope Micah gets as much as he freaking can. Tony Boo, what's up, brother? How are you? What's going on, buddy? Dustin Bosley, Boats and Hoses in the house. Mean Metal Mike, Arturo Gomez, Stephen White. What's up, brother? How are you, Stephen? Trying to get to the end here. We got some Alina's in the house. How are you, Alina? We got Chris May, who's joined the Zoom crew. Let's see here. I think that's it. Mark Hudson, thank you for the super chat. Coyote, what's up, Coyote? How are you? And that's it. Vinny Hagan, what's up, Vin? Anyway, we have gotten through everybody. Please hit the like button now before you forget. I would appreciate it. And let's go back to whoever was talking. And then we'll let
I was going to say, Stephen White's right, man. Mazi was supposed to be that big 340-pound guy that had that strength. I don't see it.
And now he's right around 300.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Maybe he wants to go to Washington.
Yeah. What's up, Mouse? Mouse is in the house. What's up, brother? Stephen Gold. I remember when Mazi was picked. Picked one of the guys. DMV said he had no motor. Yeah, Stephen. DMV was right from the beginning. So we have to call it how we see it. What's up, Flip? I'm sorry, brother. I was trying to hurry up and get through. Flip Shelton's in the house as well. What's up, Flip? Hope you're having a good night. He doesn't love football. Vinny Hagan says it. And if you don't love football, then, again, we always say give a player 3 years. Now, is this his third year?
Yeah. This is his number 3.
So I don't think they're going to get rid of him. I'll just be honest with you. But if you really wanted to send a message, if you're really talking culture, right? If you you're talking culture, the word out of the draft room this year, everybody, was please go draft guys who love football. It's pretty sad that you're getting ready to go. What's up, Sledhead? How are you, brother? Bruce Banner's in the house. What's up, Bruce? It's pretty sad that you got to convince an athlete that's going to make millions. And the veteran minimum in the NFL is like $1.3, $1.4 million, something like that. It's
gone up to where it used to be.
So it used to be 350,000, then it went to 700,000. Now it's over $1 million. You can't love that, but then let me play devil's advocate real quick here. Do we give any credence? And let me get Drew's opinion. An outside guy who knows football, even though we may not like his cowboy takes. I think he could be realistic here. Is there any credence, Drew, to Mazi being in year 3 with 3 different defensive coordinators? Is it possible that Mazi leaves Dallas and has a good NFL career? Is it possible, Drew?
I would say it's highly unlikely that happens, but you never know. I mean, him having different coordinators and struggling, I mean, you never know. And I do think there's something to a player going into year 3, especially D tackle. But I would say it's highly unlikely, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's not possible.
Well, I get that, but I'm on your page. I think it's highly unlikely. But I would agree with you. I feel sorry for him because he's a real nice guy, right? You could tell he's a very humble guy, very.
Does he look like he doesn't want to be there?
Yeah,
That's my problem. He looks like he's uninterested in playing.
I don't know if that. I would be careful. You're judging a book by its cover. If you don't love football, then maybe he don't want to be there. Maybe he's trying to. Yeah, there is an element of. He's trying to make his family. You would think that would be enough, right? To make his family have generational wealth, right? You sign a 4-year, $40-some million deal. That's not a lot in today's money when you're talking about guarantees. Maybe a 20-some guarantee. If you ever get to that point, that's generational wealth. Don't get me wrong. These fools that blow it, that's on them. You don't have to blow your money. There is a way that you could live off of that, and your kids' can live off of that. You know, I would it's just very frustrating because I feel like he's blowing it. I feel like he has talent, and I don't know if it's 3 defensive coordinators in 3 years. I don't know if that's it, but
He looks just lost. Like he has no idea what
what's up,
he's
Rural
doing.
Rose?
He's got no direction. It looks like he has
Right.
no
It's the
direction.
NFL. It ain't college
What's
football.
up, D'Angelo? How are you, brother?
Pick for that. What's the watch? I'm drawing a blank.
Who's that?
The old coordinator, you guys, who's the coach for Washington now.
Dan Quinn?
Was that it? Was he a Dan Quinn pick?
Yes.
Yes.
Now,
Oh,
again,
So-
I don't
so-
know, to be honest.
It's actually a Mazi. It was actually a Will McClay pick.
But
Will McClay.
I understand that, but how Dallas handles their draft picks, we saw it under Rod Marinelli. We saw it under all of them. They have way too much say, Drew, to be honest with you. Dallas lets their coordinators have way too much say. It's a job before it's football.
There's
Mark
too many
Hudson.
people baking the cake in
Yeah,
the
I think
draft
that
room.
might
We'll just
be
put
it.
it like that.
They draft well, but the defensive line seems to be a blind spot.
The reason why I said that is because if Dan Quinn, it doesn't seem like Dan Quinn had a say in Mazi being drafted.
Yeah, I don't know if he did. I can't tell that for 100%. He was the defensive coordinator. You would think, right? I don't know.
Seems like, like Will McClay or somebody said, "Hey, look, I like this kid. We're going to draft him," but he doesn't really fit the scheme for Dan Quinn. And Dan Quinn, hey, all right, I don't like the kid, but if I have to work with him, then fine.
And it's possible.
Right,
It's
Dan
possible.
Quinn made
And
him
I
lose
say
weight.
that, right? Well, go ahead, Chris.
Huh? What did I say something?
Oh, I thought you
I was
talked.
gonna say
Oh,
Dan
okay.
Quinn made him lose weight. Remember, he had
Yeah.
to cut weight because
And
he
now
didn't
he
like how
was-
big he was.
And Dan Quinn is more on the lines of what
He likes
Eberflus
finesse
is.
defensive linemen.
Right.
Well, he likes defensive
No, it's
linemen
not
that are
finesse.
shorter-legged, big-bodied.
It's
That
not
way they can get down
finesse.
underneath
It's a
center and guard and be able to
It's not
knock them off the
finesse.
ball.
He likes guys that attack the football and the quarterback, and you stop the run on the way to doing that. Eberflus
True.
is a little different, where Eberflus, he's similar where the body type, he likes, and I said it before, he doesn't really want the big, unmobile guy. We have one in Jay Toia. Again, all he's there to do is eat a double team. The problem with Jay is he's good enough to actually get penetration, but within the system, that's not what Dallas wants with him. I mean, you want to eat a double team and let your other tackle have some fun, but regardless, that's another story. But yeah, I don't know. I just know that at the time of the Mazi pick, Will McClay stood on a table, literally in the draft room, and there was somebody in the chat or in here. Please remind me who the Syracuse tackle was. He was a right tackle at a Syracuse.
Oh, yeah, I remember who
You
you're
know
talking
who I'm
about.
talking about, and
Yeah.
he ended up going middle of the second round, where Mazi should have went. Now, all due respect, he still would be a failure, right? I mean, doesn't matter. One, he's definitely a failure. A second round pick is supposed to do more than what Mazi Smith has done so far. And I'm not trying to make a whole show on crapping. That was the first story that we're going through, and we're going to talk about it because we're going to sit there and see if our team is going to do the right thing or do what's best for their personal interest. So, and hope that he turns it around. But they were standing on the table for the right tackle out of Syracuse, and Will McClay stood up and said, "We haven't had a guy rated this high on the defensive line and been in position to draft them since Russell, Maryland." That's what he said. Since
I remember
Russell,
hearing that.
Maryland. And that's nuts to me.
He said that about Mazi game time?
Yes, he did.
Oh, wow.
So Will McClay.
They had the chance to get T.J. Watt.
Again, this is where we say there's a blind spot.
That was painful.
We
painful.
took Taco Charlton because he fit this.
Uh-huh.
He fit the mold of what they wanted more than a T.J. Watt. This goes back to the Nolan Smith.
Forget
I
the
was
mold.
at the draft, right? Forget the mold. Just go get the better player. We were
Yeah, just go get a
talking.
better player.
We were talking Joey Porter Jr., Nolan Smith, Joey Porter Jr., Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith went like what? 2 or 3 picks after Dallas.
Yep.
And Joey Porter went at the top of the second round. Mazi, again, this is where I always say, guys, when I say, well, he's a second round graded talent. Because let's face it, every year there's going to be teams that are going to take second round a talent in the first round. If you're drafting at the bottom of the first round, you're not getting a first round guy unless there's injury, right? Or if the player, let's look at the Eagles guy this year, Jihad Campbell. He's a first round pick all day, every day. The reason why he was even there was the injuries that he had in college, right? But he's a first round guy. Whereas Guyton was definitely a second round guy. Again, Dallas reached and took Guyton. Well, now I don't think it's nowhere near as bad as it is with Mazi, But that's the book is open on Guyton as well, right? Matthew Bergeron, Jimbo, bang, my man. Thank you. That's it. The right tackle out of Syracuse, and he went in a second. And I was pushing for the other 2 guys. I don't know who was saying Bergeron. I think the scouts were kind of like the mocks. The mockers out there were saying Bergeron. I don't know that Bergeron has done much, so that wasn't a total, oh my God, we missed Matthew Bergeron. That's not the point. Mazi Smith. But I'm with Randy. I think it's time to move on and just let some young guys go.
Just a thought.
Yes, go ahead, Hallie. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No, just a thought, because if they decide to keep Mazi this year, I know there's a lot of defensive tackles that are going to be in the next draft class coming up. Do you think they're going to hold on to him probably this season, and then he'll have to fight for his job for next season if they do?
I don't.
Or what do you think?
I don't think. Well, I want to hear everybody else's opinion. I'll just get mine out of the way. I don't think if you're looking at next year's draft already, and I think you're in trouble. So
no, they need to address the defensive line issue now.
I'll be right back, people. Sorry.
And history shows they don't.
We can't wait till the draft.
That's why I'm asking, because of how they've been doing from the past.
But Jones is too stubborn, though. They'll probably just keep him unless they get a deal for 4th, 5th round pick, 6th.
They're not going to get nothing for Mazi. Nobody wants Mazi.
But that's what I'm saying.
If the Cowboys don't want him, what makes you think anybody else is going to want him? That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. He's beating a dead horse. They're going to keep him.
Well, when you don't have heart in what you do and you don't have passion, you're not going to be very good at it. And I'm sorry, it's just not good enough.
They should have interviewed. They should have picked that up. They should have somehow picked that up, but he didn't want to play like that.
I agree. People should know that.
I will say this, though. I think if we're getting ran on and people are running down our throats for the trade deadline, the Cowboys are going to make a move and get.
I agree with you there. I agree with you.
Nothing's going to change. Dallas, they're not going to be able to stop the run, bro. I'm not saying that out of hate. I'm just looking at the team and how it's just structured and looking at how they play. I don't see it. And Holly, I don't think when GMs have a first round pick like that, they're going to go all the way with him until the wheels fall off. I don't see them getting rid of him this year. I think
that's what I was thinking. You know what you're saying?
They got rid of
or whatever.
They got rid of Taco.
Yeah. With Dallas, what they should do, they don't.
Well, that's how we're going to know if they've changed this year or not.
I feel sometimes a lot of these people who evaluate talent, coaches, a lot of these guys, they just look at the length, they look at the size, they don't look at the talent on the screen. It was the same thing with, I don't know if y'all know Mike Singletary, the Hall of Fame linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
Baylor.
Dude, the Cowboys, Tom Landry wanted to pass him up because he was an undersized linebacker. But if you look at his highlight tape, the dude is just jumping off the screen.
Player,
He's jumping off the screen. I can't stand that. Like, I'm not drafting a guy. Yeah, I'm drafting a guy because the dude is literally all over the field making plays, not because he's not 6 feet tall.
I agree.
Who gives a shit?
Right.
That was like he was on like he was like a chihuahua on steroids. He was all over the place.
Look what they said about Emmett. He's too small.
Yeah.
Too small my
He
ass.
can't run fast, but he seemed to be running past defenders all the time.
The hard determination shows you a lot, huh? I like his story too about the goal setting though. And I think that's important. You know, you have to have some kind of intangible that keeps you grounded in what you're doing. And I don't think a lot of people have that.
Yeah, but
That's what I say about like Joe
You're right.
Milton. People over here like Joe Milton. Oh man, he's got an arm. Who cares? It's like the same thing with baseball. Who cares if you can throw the ball 100 miles an hour? Can you throw it in the strike zone?
Exactly.
I mean, that's irrelevant. I mean, you
only
need
played-
to be able to put the ball where it needs to be put.
But Milton's only played like one real game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Milton had the same problems at Tennessee when he was at Tennessee. He wasn't accurate, just like the guy we had last year that we paid a 4th round pick for. He wasn't accurate either.
But I think Trey
Yeah, no.
is further along than Milton.
Well, I agree with you. I agree with you there, but I'm just saying it almost seems like they're the same kind of player.
If Milton can calm down, if he can because I could see some potential there, but it's just
he has the yips.
First and
he just has to calm down with his he panics. That's one of the problems.
Did y'all see how far his passes were off, though? Even the defenders couldn't intercept it because it was so bad.
Let me get in on this. Again, Joe Milton is, I think, I don't know if I missed a super chat. Let me go back. I might have.
I didn't see one, Brian. I don't know.
All right. It was highlighted, but no, I did not. Just before I comment on Joe Milton, Scott O, I told you I put you in the hopper. There you go, brother. If you're watching this or if you rewatch it, everybody's my witness. I'm putting Scott O and JD 1965 are going in the hopper. So you're going in. So you guys are my witness. Game time. The Falcons moved Bergeron to guard, and he's their starter. He's apparently done pretty well. Okay, Jimbo. All right. Again, no offense, but guards. Unless you're, we drafted a guard in the first round. You normally don't unless you're a stud. But hey, that's good. I know he was. I would have wanted him as a tackle. So the fact that he's moved to guard was,
Yeah, see, that's how I said before, because you kind of got out there for a second there, Brian. I said, problem is a lot of teams, even the Cowboys are notorious for this. They draft guys based on intangibles and, they got the size and, what they could be instead of the guy that's jumping off the screen. Well, he's not as big as we like him, so we're not going to take him, but he's jumping off the screen and talent and making plays, and his highlights are ridiculous. I don't know how teams can do that. It's irritating.
Wait,
it's more of the analytics they look at. It seems like these days
I brought
than
up
the other things.
I brought up Mike Singletary. I don't know if you know it because Brian, you weren't on. Mike Singletary. He said Tom Landry did not draft him because they said he was an undersized linebacker. But if you went and looked at his highlights, the man was jumping off the screen, making tackles for days and making plays for days. But they didn't draft him because he was undersized. I can't stand that shit. If he's a football player, he's a football player. Draft him.
Right.
Yeah.
But wait, the draft is a crapshoot. I mean, you don't know really what you're going to get. You get lucky, you cannot get lucky. So, fortunately.
I mean, T.J. Watt, did you think T.J. Watt was going to be good coming out of the draft? Because I thought he did. I thought he was going to be a beast coming out of the draft.
Of course.
Most people did. But, I'm saying we passed him up because he wasn't big enough.
Well, Dallas has I guess they have a type that they look for when it comes to different positions. They have a type, with corners. They like long, tall corners. You know what I mean? Skinny defensive linemen, Yeah,
I can't stand that skinny defensive lineman shit. I need trash trucks out
I would
there,
agree
dump
with
trucks.
you with the defensive tackle. I would agree with that. Corners, they really go by who the hell the defensive coordinator is, because we've had Jordan Lewis, who was a short guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have had smaller guys, but I agree.
Not to mention the coordinators that have come in here with different.
I think, again, I don't know why, because that's been a blind spot for this organization, meaning defensive tackle. I don't know why. And they listen, to their credit, they tried to address it with
They've also been allergic to great linebackers.
like with Mazi, right? They like tried to address it with Mazi, and it backfired. So my question, is this going to spiral them? Is this going to spiral them to be afraid to draft first round defensive tackles again?
Brian.
Okay,
they've had the opportunity over the years to get good blue collar, all pro defensive linemen in free agency, and they're still allergic to that.
Well, that's my point. If you can't draft them, at least go out and address it with the pro.
Who's the last good guy we got from there, like from free agency? Tank Johnson? I mean, come on.
No, listen, this is going back a little bit, but Leroy Glover came in and was fantastic for us on the defensive line. That was a free agent, right? We've went out a few times. Jay Ratliff, he was a find, right? He was a good ball player. Again, don't ask me why. I don't know what's in their head. I would agree with Drew. They do seem to have a type. They like what everybody calls position flex, and I like a beast at one position. Like Jordan Davis is what he is, right? He gets a lot of crap, but at the end of the day, I'll take him in a heartbeat because I know what he's going to do, right? And especially next to Jalen Carter, it's a beautiful thing. You know what you're getting with Jordan Davis. He's not there to get to the quarterback. That's what,
I think this is a Will McClay thing, though, too, Brian.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's a Will McClay prop. Listen, and you say they haven't addressed a linebacker. I think they've gone out. They went out and got Jalen Smith. They went out and drafted Sean Lee. They went out and drafted some good linebackers. Let's face it, they got Micah Parsons.
Lee was great. Lee was great.
Yeah, they're both second-round picks.
Yeah, but they drafted
Van Der Esch in the first round. I mean, that was a great pick. He got hurt, and he got hurt again. I mean, Van Der Esch was a Pro Bowler his first year. I mean, it was,
He just couldn't stay healthy.
He couldn't stay healthy. Yeah, it's one of those things.
And a neck is such a.
Remember Ryan? I'm sorry, Drew. You were cutting off. If you're trying, I know I'm not trying to cut you off. You were kind of in and out a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes.
I mean, the best three linebackers we've had the last 20. So I can't. Sorry, I couldn't hear him talk. It's like glitching a bit.
No, go ahead, Wade.
I was just say the best three linebackers. The best three linebackers we've had the last 25 years have been Datwin, Brady James, and Sean Lee. That 25
years? I would say Sean Lee.
Sean Lee, Brady James, and Datwin are the three best linebackers we've had the last 25 years.
I have to research that. I don't know about that. JD, I put you in a hopper, brother. They saw me.
I like
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Logan.
Those two kids, I like them. They have a lot of potential. Now,
I'm not even counting them in the equation, man.
Alice likes to injured players. I mean,
but Overshown had never been injured, though, Drew. That's the thing. He comes to Dallas and gets he gets lit up.
No, he didn't. We wasn't injured, but oh my God, Jalen Smith. He was injured though.
Drew, you said Overshown and who else?
Leah Fowl.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you.
Real quick, everybody tell JD 1965. I put you in the hopper, my friend. You are in the hopper. Okay, good.
Yes, you are. Super chat
Tony Boo, off the first 3 rounds of the draft, who was the worst pick, not including Mazi, I guess. That's what you're saying, Tony?
Coach Charlton.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And that other defensive tackle, I can't remember his name, but we got rid of him too.
W's that?
Trying to remember his name. It was a couple years ago.
I have a brain injury, so I can't remember what I had for dinner. So
you go look at the damn depth chart from that year.
What year are we talking?
Oh, it's like 2020 around there.
Yeah, I can't.
I feel like we go through phases. The Cowboys will draft nothing but cornerbacks, then they'll draft.
Well,
It's.
I think they do it based on money. Do they not? Think about it. You can get a big corner, you could save some serious money rather than going out in free agency and drafting a corner, right? What the Eagles did with Mitchell and DeJean could potentially save them millions up until the time you got to pay them. Because when you go out, Jordan Lewis got $10 million a year. No offense to Jordan Lewis, who could never stay healthy. I ain't paying you that. Now, I know that's the going rate. So you say, your slot's going to suffer. Okay, but I don't blame the organization for not paying a guy his age that kind of money with his injury history, especially with his feet. So, like getting back, like a long-winded way of saying they like drafting corners, they like drafting edge rushers, and they've done pretty well. Now, my question to you guys, we could transition. Look, when they drafted Micah, right? When they wanted Patrick Surtain and
Horn,
J.C. Horn, right? And they were both off the board. Devontae was there, right? They didn't need Devontae. They said okay, and it was, I guess, they made a trade with the Birds, and the Birds jumped the Giants. Sorry, Jesse, they jumped the Giants and got Devontae from you, and then we ended up with Micah. So, look, when they drafted Micah, did they think he was going to be an edge rusher, or did they get lucky? Because he's a linebacker, Wade, is what I'm trying to get at. So
I think they got lucky. To be honest with you, they wanted Surtain.
Yeah.
Surtain was the big thing they wanted. Everybody wanted.
But I mean, did they
he's
get
a linebacker,
lucky?
but he plays zero linebacker. But
Well, in college he played linebacker and edge. It's not like he never played linebacker. He was
okay. I remember who it was.
Get me a Ken Norton Jr. That's the type of linebackers I'm talking about. Give me an all down.
You said they don't draft linebackers. They drafted Micah. Now, did they get lucky and move him to edge, or was he always going to be an edge, an undersized edge? Because make no mistake, he's undersized.
They got lucky, man.
But I mean, so I'm thinking this, Drew, is what I'm trying to get at, because Wade says they don't draft linebackers. I think they had an idea of a type for him, and they were going to use him as linebacker and maybe see what they had with edge rusher. They brought him in, and the dude was a beast. You're rushing from the edge, But we had his brother on, and his brother would love to see him play more linebacker. He's a natural linebacker. You see the speed that Micah has. He can hang with Cheetah. I mean, whether he beat him or not beat him, he's close. That's pretty.
Well, didn't he play a running back in high school?
Yes, he did.
Some part of his, different. He had different positions.
Now, again, when I say linebacker, people, I know what people in the chat are going to say. I'm not saying drop back in coverage linebacker. I'm talking a downhill linebacker. That's where I think Micah would be suited the best. I get it. You want to rush the passer. I get it.
I think he's out of position. I mean, well, not position, scheme.
Like 3-4, right? You think he's a 3-4 kind of a guy, which is kind of what I'm talking about, I think.
Would be ideal for him.
Yeah.
But in a 4-3, it's like, if he's on the edge, now he can't hold the edge as well as someone like a Myles Garrett. Or if you put
I agree there. Yeah, I agree with that, yes.
Now he's going to, because he may have to back out in coverage. If he does have to chase, not that he's not quick, but he's not in his position where if he's in a 3-4, a la Von Miller, if he's just faster, I think that he would excel even more in that position.
I'll say this much about Micah. I don't think we know really how good he is because we haven't had a defensive tackle worth a damn that could keep the freaking offensive linemen off our linebackers. That's the problem. Yeah. Until we fix that middle of that defensive line, we're not going to do nothing as far as stopping the run or anything else. I mean, that's just the bottom line of it all. And I think Micah can benefit if we get somebody that's good enough to take on them double teams and hold their ground.
That's true.
That's
and the guy I was talking about before was Tristan Hill.
Oh, he sucked.
Okay, that was our second round pick.
Yeah, he was a reach by Rod Marinelli. Again, this is
and do you know who was right behind him when they got drafted?
I don't.
DK Metcalf.
Yes.
Right behind him.
Yeah,
Seattle drafted him.
So what happens with our organization?
If I'm remembered right, Amari Cooper we picked up the year before for our first round, and that happened to be our first pick, I think, in that draft, if I remember right.
Thanks, Rob.
But yeah, I mean that was a total waste.
But Randy,
and we need to find somebody, that can help Micah, man, in that middle. And you guys are absolutely right. We don't have a guy that's
definitely.
We haven't had one in 10 or 15 years. Let's face it.
We just haven't had a beast there for a long time.
Look, that's your Achilles heel.
What are you saying, Drew? I couldn't hear you. You're coming in and out.
Yeah, you are.
How about now?
Don't move.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You guys hear me?
The airport. So sometimes, I'm sorry, guys. But no, what I was saying is in a 3-4 defense, Randy, let's say what Dallas has right now, I think would fit perfectly. Because if you put Jay Toia, who is a big body, as the nose tackle, and then you got the 2-3 techs on the side of him, and then you got Overshown, Leofow, Micah, and whoever else is on the other side.
Fowler, Sam Williams. Yeah. One of them guys.
See, I agree with you, Drew, on that, and I've been saying that for a while.
I agree too.
And taking Micah and switching him around from those endpoints.
You don't need a.
Maybe they will. You know, that's the thing. Maybe they will.
I don't know.
I'm only saying that because
well, Eberflus is well known for running a 4-3. I mean, let's face it. I don't think he's going to change right now.
No, I'm not saying that, but he may play more in like linebacker for them at times.
You're right, Drew. Though on the 3-4,
well, he's also not been known to blitz, and in recent years he's been blitzing more. He has morphed into his talent and what his talent has. So again, don't be surprised. Again, this all goes into their being ultra vanilla, probably too much so, because you need to see what your young players are.
The funny thing is, game time, you can also manipulate a look of a 4-3 or 3-4 that is a 4-3 with Micah,
just
the way he is.
Yeah, based on what I was told out at practice, you may see some not 3-4, but more of a stand-up look. But it's hard to tell because here's the problem with this holdout, right? Here's the problem with the holdout. The holdout has taken all this BS and all this fun stuff off the table. Now he's got to play what he knows, right? Because he's walking around, getting mental reps, which is BS, right? And you're not going to be able to do some of the things that maybe Eberflus wanted to do. But
he has to see it on the field.
Regardless, it is what it is. I would like to see him play more actual linebacker, line up in the A gap, not drop. I'm talking when he's coming with the heat. That's the one position on the field where I think we have some depth. I think Marshawn Nealon in year number 2 is probably our best run-stuffing defensive end. I think he's very good. Sam Williams, his problem, I love Sam Williams' physicality, but he is not good against the run. He does not read the run well, right? So you can't have Sam on one end and Mike on the other. You cannot do that. Dante Fowler is more of a a pass specialist. Easy does both okay. I mean, he stops the run okay, but he's a rookie, right? I don't know. So now you're getting deep, right? Now you're like, we're deep, but again, if you're not going to get pressure with your front four, that could be an issue. Game time. Do you think Micah will miss the start of the season? I do not, Logan. I think he's coming in soon. Somebody just sent me a picture. It looks like it's AI. This is the type of shit I get. So don't think I'm not. Don't think that I ignore everybody. I get shit all day. Somebody sent me a picture of. Here you go. Here, I'll show you guys. Micah and Jerry.
Oh my God.
No, brother.
Jerry's looking at him like, you're going to sign it. You're going to sign it. You're going to sign it.
You're going to like
he's
it.
signing the deal. Meanwhile,
you're going to like it.
Evil Prince Palpatine. That's what I should do.
A
Star Wars thing where Jerry's the bad guy and some eagle.
Let me refresh my
player
page.
defeats him or something.
Yeah, there's no
Godfather,
update.
making offer you can't refuse.
I could assure you, either your signature or your brains will be on the contract.
I don't think Mike.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Talk.
Okay. Just make sure.
He wants him to sign it in blood.
All right. Well, so you just wanted to say that again? You're not going to actually ask anything?
No, they're in the weeds. Remember, Brian?
And he's in the weeds.
Yes, we are.
He just wants to know if he has his. Yeah. Get him. That's what he wants. So what do you got, Jesse? Go ahead, say something. Go ahead, brother.
I'm not saying a word. I'm saying
Fucking
let you
say
guys
something.
talk.
Do it. Oh, sorry.
No, actually, I'm pretty pumped for my O line. My O line's looking
Oh,
good.
now your O line's good. Stud of the
No, but I'm just
East, O
saying,
line and D line.
the backups. It's preseason, but the backups are looking good. You
Who
know
the
what
hell
I'm saying? They
knows?
were ranked number one in the first preseason. They were ranked number one. I'm like, okay, that doesn't mean anything.
It's AI because Parsons has got a hairline, Bruce. That's true. That's a good call. It's definitely AI because he actually's got a hairline.
Yeah, they didn't have the George Jefferson cutout.
Yeah.
No, they didn't have the LeBron special.
Abdul Carter looked scary good. Yeah, Coyote. He does, man. I'm actually excited. I'm excited for the Giants because I like when a division's good. Yeah, it's going to be tougher, but all that means is
more entertaining.
Yeah, more entertaining. And when you get out of the division, whoever is the final team standing has got a good shot. Dirty Sanchez. I heard them say Easy was elite at run stopping. Yeah, again, I heard the same thing, but until I see it, Dirty, I'm not going to stand on that hill. Yes, I would agree. He is decent at that. But, again, he's a rookie. This is the NFL, right? So we'll see. He played 2 series. I was wrong, Drew. Not 2.1. It was 3.1. I misquoted. Still below. That's a decent number to give up 3.1 yards a rush. The problem was we couldn't stop nothing in the pass during the game. And if you can't stop the pass, why would you run? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm throwing that one out. What up, Momo? Just to let everybody know, I'm going to make the thumbnail for tomorrow night's show as soon as I'm done this broadcast. I was going to not do the broadcast here, but I went live, and I'll just do the thumbnail later. Like I said, I had a couple things working. I always wait till the last minute, and I had a real big guest, but he's like, yeah, I can't make it tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll put that one on the back burner. So, but yeah, so it'll just be the Zoom crew most likely tomorrow. Again, everybody has a YouTube channel, so they got stuff going on. So we'll get back to it. Rob A is going to represent the Birds. Momo is going to represent the Commandos, and I'm still working on my Cowboy guy. So, I loved Easy coming out. He just looks smaller than I thought out there. Jimbo, he's not small, though. He's just a tick under Micah. He's a little undersized, but that hasn't really showed up. What has showed up is he's unbelievably fast, and he's got multiple pass rush moves. I think some people, he took it out of context. All I said was he has more pass rush moves than Micah coming out. I'm not saying he's Micah. Micah didn't have any pass rushing moves. Micah just uses athletic ability. As Araku, right, Randy, has multiple moves. He comes in as a learned pass rusher for years. So it's a little different. Is he as good as Micah? No. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he has more tools in the
toolbox.
In the toolbox. That's all.
I was expecting against the Rams' second and third stringers. You know what I mean?
He didn't do bad. He played 2 series. He had 2 quarterback pressures. He had 1 quarterback hit. Again, I hear what you're saying. I know. I mean, I thought the same thing. So I'm not going to argue over it. I would just say they're getting.
I don't think we're going to be able to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying, from my eyes, nobody really. I'm telling you what they're trying to do, people. It may backfire on them, but McCarthy did it in year 1 as well of his coaching. They're trying to not show anything. And my only fear is when you don't play a Tyler Booker who needs reps, right? All right, so I would assume, I don't know nothing, people. I would assume, based on what Schottenheimer said in his press conference, that it was a predetermined who's playing game 1. And it's already predetermined who's playing in game 2. They tweaked it a little bit just because they went 3 and out on their offensive series, and they got more reps for the defensive guys. But I would assume Tyler Booker would be playing this week. He needs to play. So what are you going to bring him out against the best team in the NFL on week 1 on the road? That's not the smart move. So I'm a little concerned with what they're doing, but they're trying to have this big mystery of what the Cowboys are going into the start of the season. That's what they're trying to do.
I was surprised he didn't play last week game time.
That's what I'm saying.
Me too. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
That's what I'm saying.
He should
have
I thought he was going to, but they're going to have him go against the Ravens, apparently.
Well, again, don't worry about the score. Just use your eyes. That's the thing. We'll see. They're going to play more actual players this week.
I just want to see how they respond because that's what I'm looking more forward to. But scoring's fine, but the way you play,
Coyote
I think, is
says
more
no.
important.
It's going to be the same. We'll see, Coyote. I think they'll play more. I'm with Scott O. What's up, brother? Just to let you know, they are my witness. I put your name in the hopper, did I not?
Yes.
Scott, you are in the hopper. You and JD, 1965. I'm a man of my word. The next thing I got to do is when I have time is go back and look at the bet. I don't know when we even did the bet because Drew's making me feel bad and I don't want to do that. I know what the bet was, but I need to prove it to him. If not, you don't have to do the bet. But I know what it was. So it was 6.
Hey, brother.
No, I would not do that to you, bro. I give a shit about the $100 to be honest with you. It's really fun. I will find it though, because if you really think that it wasn't that, then I don't want to. I'd rather not do the bet then, because it's not fair to you. But I know what it was. I always say it a lot, so I wouldn't forget. It was 6. That's why I jumped on it, because you said, all right, well, Dallas ain't winning more than 6. I said, all right, well, we'll make 7 as the push, and then 8. Dallas has to win 8 for me to win. Damn, what the hell's going on here? Cincinnati's got another home run. But anyway, I'll try and find it for you. If not, then we can figure something out. Booker needs to play. Vinny Hagan. Yes, he does need to play. Logan wants to see Miles Sanders. I don't. Why, Logan? This is what I don't understand, Drew. I'll talk to an Eagle. Do you want to see? Do you need to see Saquon?
No, I don't need to see Saquon at all.
I mean, and I'm not saying Miles Sanders, Saquon, but I think running back is the one position you could practice that. You can get your reps in practice. There's no need to put any running back in harm's way unless it's a rookie, right? If it's Jaden Blue, you want to see what he could do in an actual game rather than wait to play the Birds week 1, right? And
Is Jaden still in a walking boot?
He's probably not playing this week.
What's the kid you got? What's the other kid you drafted? He looked good last week. I can't think of his name.
Leah Fowl?
No. The running back? No, we didn't. Malik Davis was.
You drafted him. 7th.
Oh, Maffa. Yeah, Maffa.
Oh, Phil Maffa. Yeah.
Yeah, and let's talk about that because I would like to get the opinion. I would like to get Drew's thoughts on this because I know how I feel, but I'm not gonna jade you by telling you how I feel. What would you do in a running back room with young running backs? And I mean, what would you do with a Phil Maffa, let's say? What would you do with him? Would you cut him and try and get him on a practice squad, or would you just say, you know what, I know what the other guys are? I don't know. What would you do with a young guy who has potential?
Keep a roster spot for him.
Are you there, Drew?
Yeah.
I mean, you drafted him. I think the kid is young. He runs hard. You know what I mean? When you look at the guy, was it Javonte Williams?
Yeah, he's going to be the starter most likely.
He's going to be the starter, and Davis, I would rather keep him over someone like what's the kid that you guys drafted? His dad works for the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, Deuce is gone. Yeah, Deuce is gone.
I would definitely keep 4. If you're going to keep 4 running backs, it would be Maffa, Blue, Javonte, and Miles. Those would be the 4.
And what would you do with Maffa?
That's what I'm saying. It would be Maffa, Blue,
okay,
Williams, and Miles Sanders.
That's what I would do. Exactly. And Hunter Lepke is, everybody goes, well, Hunter Lepke is a fullback. It's his own category. We're not a run. So, but I don't know. That's going to be tough to do that, though. It really is going to be tough to do that. I don't know that they're going to do that. Somebody's going to be odd man out. Would you cut Miles and put him on the practice squad?
Well, how many tight ends are you guys keeping?
I would say 3.
So, I was going to say maybe the fullback. I mean, I don't know if you're going to.
Well, I hear.
Yeah, they're playing him some at fullback already. I mean, tight end rather.
Well, here's my fear, Drew. Here's my fear. We've seen it with John Ridgeway. Not that he's the next coming to Reggie White. Nobody's saying that, but he was a lot better than Mazi Smith. Sorry, but he was. John Ridgeway was cut under Dan Quinn. I don't know if Dan had anything, and he was cut. He was picked up by Washington. He did well. Then Washington then moved on from him. They traded him or something. I don't want to cut. Here's my thing. I don't want to cut Maffa, and I don't want to cut a Trayshawn Holdings, the wide receiver. We've seen Flournoy, right? I understand he has potential, right? But I'd rather go with a young guy that we just drafted, or I don't even know that we drafted. I think he was a free agent, right, Randy?
Who, Flournoy?
No, Trayshawn Holding.
Oh, Holden, yeah, he was. We paid $3,000 to have him try out for us
Now,
in
I don't
training
know why,
camp.
because prime time, as soon as he said, "Oh my God, they've signed a Trayshawn," he was all over it. Now he does nothing but make plays. I don't want to. There's two guys on this roster I do not want to cut. If that means I have to cut Miles Sanders and bring him back, I would keep Maffa over Sanders. I mean, just body of work. I like Sanders, but he's not the starter, Drew. Miles is not the starter. You got Jaden Blue, can probably be what Miles Sanders is. Miles has been hurt a lot, right? So you got Javonte. I would want to keep Maffa. I'm just fearful that they're going to cut him because Hunter Lepke does what Maffa does, and they love Hunter Lepke.
I wouldn't cut Maffa. Maffa picked up the blitz twice this weekend. Maffa also caught the ball well on the screen passes
Stephen
this
White,
weekend
what's up, man?
Out of the backfield. So I wouldn't cut. Maffa would be on my team.
Yeah, I don't.
You can't put him out there. Somebody's gonna pick him up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you may be able to cut him and add him to the practice squad. It's possible. But I'm just tired of keeping older guys, not older guys, but, I don't know. To me, here's the deal.
ones that don't stay healthy.
It's either Jaden Blue or Miles Sanders. Make a decision.
It's Jaden Blue.
Then why? To me, it's Jaden Blue.
Yeah, he's the guy they really wanted.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm flipping around.
Sorry. What?
Miles can be a 3-down back. You don't have to take him off the field. You don't have to take Javonte off the field. Blue is not going to be a 3-down back.
No, he's not.
And I'm not saying because the kid is good. He's explosive, but he's going to be more in his rookie year leaning towards a 3-down back.
Yeah.
So leaning heavy, I would say if Dallas is in a win now where they're trying to win now, you're going to have the veterans come in.
Dallas hedges their bets, Drew. They want to win now and try and set up for
Scott.
Someone could steal Maffa off the practice squad, keep him. Yeah, I'm with Scott. I'm with Scott. This is what might happen, people. And there's a chance Jaden Blue starts out the season on PUP or something like that. And then it gives you some time. I'm not saying he will be injured, everybody, but it may be smart, even though he's been our best running back. So I don't know. I'm so confused with the running back spot. Yeah, the good thing is we have talent there. It's not like we don't have anybody. Here you go, Scott. Thank you, brother. We do have options. That's the thing. Javonte Williams is gaining praise. He's been the ultimate professional. He's looked very good. So you got Javonte Williams, I believe, is a starter. Miles Sanders has been hurt, right? Jaden Blue has been like the number 2 guy. He's been number 2 throughout the whole camp. Miles has been hurt enough to where Jaden Blue has actually looked pretty darn good. He's learned how to pick up the blitz. He steps up. He hits he's picking up the blitz pickup, which is not something that you expect from a guy of his ilk size. He's not the biggest guy. But he's actually done a very good job. Now, he's got a heel injury, and he'll be ready for the start of the season, but I don't know how this... I am telling you now, they're going to cut Phil Maffa. So get ready. My fear is they're going to go with Miles, Javonte, Jaden Blue, and Hunter Lepke. That's who they're going to go with. And that's not bad. But I just don't like getting rid of Phil Maffa. Now, if they can get him on a practice squad... then.
And we'll lose him if they cut him.
Shoot, I'll take him. I'll take him ASAP right now.
I just I just love how he runs. So to me, it's like,
I saw that.
Moffat does it all, y'all. Moffat does it all. And he's young. That's the thing that we have to think about here. He's young. He's not busted up like. Why you think Sanders is not playing right now?
Moffat probably plays special teams, and I don't think Miles Sanders plays special teams.
That's what they're going to also look at. That's exactly what they're going to look at for that and the receivers.
But they love Miles Sanders, so Moffat getting cut, people. I'm telling you now, he gonna get cut.
Oh man, Randy, I got him and
that's the problem.
Together.
Get rid of a receiver and keep him.
Williams, Sanders, Blue, and Moffat will be on the team. All right, so Williams, Sanders, Blue. So
that's Williams, what I think too.
Sanders, Blue, and Moffat. So who are they cutting?
Deuce Vaughn. Yep. And Lemke can play tight end. They're playing him more at tight end now.
Yeah.
Yep. Flash fullback.
That would be good.
Flash foot fullback.
See, I can't wait to do. What's up, Troy? I hope you like your hoodie, brother. That was pretty much what I had in large. So.
But game time, if you cut Lemke.
No.
He ain't doing that. You're going to have 4 tight ends.
He's going to be the fullback. They're saying we've never done this in recent years. They're saying they're keeping 4 running backs and a fullback. That's what they're saying. That's a lot.
We gotta move.
But they're also playing the fullback at tight end.
Well, let me ask Drew this. That'll give us a little bit of what are the Eagles? How many running backs are they keeping and fullbacks?
I think 3, maybe 4. The fullback that we have.
Thanks, Mark.
He's a linebacker too. So he plays linebacker and fullback. What is his name? Vander something. I can't think of his name.
Yeah. I'm just curious if we're being just ridiculous. Normally it's
before.
Yeah.
But the linebacker he's like linebacker / fullback / special teamer. So they can and he can still play fullback. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They shouldn't have signed Williams. He's going to hold back Moffat and Blue. Well, Ghostface, that's kind of where I'm at here, right? I don't mind Williams. I like the way he runs. I'm more concerned about Miles Sanders. I like him at times. I think he could be really good at times. But if I don't want to say this, I'll get in trouble. Back up against the wall. There you go. That's a better phrasing. Back against up. Yeah, up against the wall. I'm cutting Sanders and keeping Moffat. I know you. That's what I'm doing. Please keep Moffat. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate you, brother.
You're welcome.
So that's kind of where I'm at as well. Maybe this works its way out. I don't see them keeping 4 in Lepke. That's the thing, Mark Hutchinson. I don't see them keeping 4 in Lepke. I can't remember the last time they did. They cut both running backs last year and brought Malik Davis, who looked great. Malik Davis is going to be on this practice squad, or he's going to find himself on another team. Malik Davis ran hard in the second half. That's the only reason why our rushing numbers looked anywhere half decent, is what Malik Davis did on 2 days worth of. He signed 2 days ago prior to that game. That was pretty. He had over 6 yards a carry. So that was pretty impressive. So, but anyway, let's move on. It's just that's one of those roster things that I'm very, very concerned about. I don't know what they're going to do. That, and we hear Jalen Tolbert is on the trading block. Do we believe it? Is it who? Where did you hear that from, Randy? Mark Hutchinson. Get rid of Deuce and Davis and whoever else is. Yeah, I get it, Mark. Deuce is gone, brother. Malik Davis will be on the practice squad. They'll cut him and bring him back, or he'll get signed. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, I heard that on 2 Cowboy sites yesterday. That's what they were talking about, that the Cowboys were trying to see if someone would trade with them for Tolbert.
Well, my thing to you is, why can't, again, like what the Eagles did, right? They traded an excess position for a position of need. Jacorian Bennett. That's where I think Howie is his best. I understand drafting, but when you're drafting high, it's hard to screw up, right? But I think Howie's the best when it comes to pro personnel, addressing what's going on. Hey, Jeff Lee, how are you, buddy? Addressing what's going on and going out and getting it.
He's a damn mastermind.
I'm going to tell you right now.
You're right about training camp, Momo.
I pointed out breaking news. Mazi Smith, 5 years, $300 million.
Don't even go there. Don't stop.
Say that happens all.
We're trading him to Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dan Quinn picked him.
When I saw Momo post that, I'm going, oh, Lord, he got into the gummy bears again, those funny gummy bears again.
What's up, Clay Lewis? How are you, brother? How are you?
Don't hate, just appreciate.
Well,
Just
Clay
smoking
Lewis.
that crack. Smoking that crack.
Well, I will say this. I just want to say one thing real quick. You know it's sad. ESPN, too, got this fantasy. I'm seeing all these people on here on this fantasy league stuff. That's when you know football and gambling is bad. And NFL and they wonder why players ain't betting. Players are betting. All these players are betting on these games. I believe.
Man, Momo, they were doing it with bookies back in the day.
Huh?
They were doing it with bookies back in the day.
I know, but all they doing, they're putting their friend on somebody else's name. I don't know why they
Keep
think
holding and hit the like. Thanks, Tony Boo. Did you get your package, Drew, or no?
I didn't get mine.
Oh, I didn't send you one. Prime Time got his. Prime Time got his, but he's in Florida. You're across the country, so
I'm about to go. I'm going on vacation.
When it comes, I'll let you know.
All right, that's cool.
Drew don't need one.
I'm going to work on I got to figure out the fantasy thing this week. I think I'm taking it over. I haven't heard from Troy at all. Again, I love Troy, but he's never around, and it's like I don't.
He's probably deep in his work.
Well, he's got a new job.
I know, but
Are we doing
I don't know. I got to figure it out. Here's the deal. Maybe Troy can run the free league, and I'll still buy the gift or whatever I'm doing. But my league, I was going to do a little money involved in it, but I got to have my son. There's 3 people plus me that have to be in that money league, so that leaves 8 spots. So I'll have to figure it out. But I'm going to start working on that. I'm off starting Friday. I'm off for a while, so I'll start working on the fantasy.
I do have a serious question.
Yeah.
I do have a very serious question. Now, this documentary on Netflix for the Cowboys. You think Jerry is doing this because of the Netflix show? Why it's going hell out with all the stuff, shenanigans he's doing lately? Or just Jerry just being Jerry?
Jerry's taking care of Jerry and the money that he makes on all this. He don't care about nothing else.
But the show's coming out. Is it this week or next week?
It's already filmed, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was already filmed, wasn't it?
No, it's already been filmed, but when I'm saying that it's a documentary, I think it's a series.
They had a thing on it last night. It was released last night, I believe, because Michael Irvin and Emmett Smith all interviewed with the media about the Cowboys last night.
It was like red carpet or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Some kind of party.
Yeah, it was a red carpet. Cowboys were
Lepke is a one tech. I like it, Mark Hutchton. I like it.
Well, Jerry was speaking on stage or whatever, and he talked about, how did he put it?
The good old days.
Yeah, well,
No, he said it was going to be like a soap opera. He wanted it to be like a soap opera so people would watch.
Winning. Right. Never talked about winning.
Of course not. It's all about his money.
I was going to show you guys. I was going to show you guys. Is everybody
Evil Gremlin, take your money and go suck on it.
Yeah.
I can't watch this no more.
Is everybody able to look at their either phone or their TV? I want to show you guys something. All right, I'm going to play Phil made a new, because I keep getting copyrighted. So, the evil genius Phil made a new opening for tomorrow night's show. So I'm going to debut it here. Let me know what you guys think. All right? You guys watching? Hello?
Yeah, we're watching.
Okay, here it goes.
Yes.
The world is changed. None now live who remember it.
Every fall, the war begins. 4 teams, no love, just wins. From Philly Bulls to Dallas Stars, the passion runs deep and leaves its scars. New York pride in that Meadowland blue. DC dreams trying to break through. Rivalries on, but the fire stays fresh. Blood, sweat, tis the MFC East clash. It's the MFC East clash. Every yard fall like somebody got hurt. Trash talk loud, predictions bold, but no team falls. When the season unfolds, Eagles fly, Giants grind, Cowboys shine. Commanders fine, every fan base ready to feast. It's war every year in the MSC East. Coaches change, but the hate remain. December games in icy rain. From Dak to Hurst to Sack is birth. The headlines write themselves by the first. You think you're safe, not in the zone. Your record don't matter, this is homegrown. They circle these games from summer to snow. It's bragging rights and the show is soul. It's the NFC East class legends made. Broken dreams, your glory paid. 4th and inches, red zone heat. Miracles made on too many beats. Philly's mean, New York tough. Dallas loud, DC rough. No love, lost can of triumph. Just pride and peace. Welcome back to the MSC East. Thanksgiving lights, Monday night hype. A fan base ready to fight all night. They don't shake hands, they draw the line. This ain't just football, federal time. MSC East clash, no easy road. Every rivalry about to explode. Years of grudges, decades deep. Even the off-season can't make them sleep. It's forever fire in the NFC East.
What'd you think?
That was real good.
I love Crazy Ray being in it.
Yeah, Phil's good with that stuff, man. Well, I kept getting copyrighted, but what I loved about it is how he included the Zoom crew. You know, pretty much everybody, you know, listen, you can't keep...
Pretty good.
You know, it really is kind of...
It was great. It was fantastic.
I mean, I thought the beginning was obviously the best with the... what was that movie? What was that movie, Tina? Yeah, with the intro. Not Harry Potter, the other one. Yeah, Phil's intro. Phil's intro, the beginning, where she's talking. It's Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Sorry, Mark. There you go. I forgot to put you in a hopper. Lord of the Rings, man. Jay Smooth, it's a bit long, of course. It's 2.5 minutes, man. I was playing the NFC East Clash song and then doing the intro, so it's fine, man.
It was good, man. I thought it was great.
I thought it was cool. It's like it was
because I'm not near TV. So
well, you'll see it tomorrow, but I just thought it was kind of cool how he did. I kept getting copyrighted. How that works is any kind of footage. So Phil kind of made it all transparent and kind of abstracted all the highlights, like you got to Saquon.
So yes, they see my face up there in the intro.
I don't know. Did we see Momo? I think so.
They should have put your best side on.
It was, but it's horrible.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was the other channel. He only shows his backside on Mark's channel.
Yeah.
Showed his crack, man. He shows that crack.
We don't need to see that. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to share that before it's because it is different. Because they kept copyrighting, believe it or not, Momo, they were copyrighting the Sean Taylor footage.
Really?
And it was
why?
a song. It was
Why would they copyright the Sean
again,
Taylor
that just
footage?
goes to show anybody that's starting up a channel, any kind of footage, like that's why as much as I would love to do like show anytime I show like college highlights, I got copyrighted. So then what I have to do is
that's
after
been
the
going on a lot with the music reaction. They usually didn't
well that's why
people.
Ron Oliver, the guy who does my music, people, again, it's not easy to find somebody who will make songs about me and incorporate it. Yeah, it's AI involved, but I was, it's nice to have.
It was like when I wrote one of mine and I uploaded it. They tried copywriting it for a scale,
crazy.
and I'm kind of like, dude, it's a freaking scale and a diminished scale too. What the
Jesus.
hell?
I like
You
with
can't
Steve.
copyright
I like with
that.
Stephen White. He goes, I had to turn away, but I'm high. Yeah. Jerry don't get good deals early when they're available. Ghostface, we're used to that, man. But again, money's really not a problem. I gotta mute you, Momo. You're too loud in the back there, buddy. But anyway, that was cool. I'm happy for Phil to do that. Phil is working on a post game for me. I will not be streaming the games. I'll do a game. I still do maybe a Monday night game if I'm off the next day, or a Thursday night game, or maybe even a Sunday game. Yeah, depending. But I'm not going to be streaming every week. There's too many people doing games. It's all day. It's not the easiest to sit here and stream a whole game. You got people in the chat that are ahead of me. I can sit back, take my notes, watch the game, and then go live as soon as the game is over. And then my plan is to do a live stream. We'll go over the game. I'll go over the game. I don't know that Phil will be involved. He's welcome whenever, but then I'll bring in the Zoom crew for the reaction. So that's how we'll do it. So that's how I want to do it. So I'm still going to keep the Wednesday night show during the season. So that'll be fun. Phil's going to do the preview show either Friday or Saturday. And then I'll do a post game. And then you'll get my other content, but that's basically it. What's going on? What happened? What happened, Bruce? Momo Milk Dud. That's all right, Vinny. That was not too bad, buddy. Nothing too bad. Linda Conyers, how are you? How are you, Linda? How are you doing tonight? Bruce, Momo looking like Diglett from Pokemon. But anyway, let's circle back and I got off the beaten path here. Oh, I was going to talk about Rob. We were going to do some sort of gambling show, but maybe it'd be nice to do some sort of just a half-hour college football. Sorry, Momo, I gotta mute you, brother. Let me hear your TV.
The gambling show with Rob A would be amazing.
You know what I mean? Just like a Saturday. Here's the problem. I work on Saturdays, but I would love to do. Maybe we tape it. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe I tape it like on a Friday night and just tape it and then release it at a certain time, just like college football. Not necessarily pro, but I don't know. I'm not saying not pro, but I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But
maybe like if you guys don't do all the games, maybe
just a few,
like a top, top.
Maybe that, and it's gonna put Rob out there, and I don't want to do that. He don't have to give me his favorite picks.
Talk about Notre Dame football.
Oh, Rob, once you put yourself out there though, bro, and you start putting out losers, people are gonna be assholes.
Hey, Rob A said, "Let's do it."
No, I know, but I mean, you have to look at the negative, bro. But maybe we tape it, Rob, and then I just release it like the next morning. I would love to do that. I always enjoyed, maybe college centric. That way, there's no Eagle Cowboy BS. It's just you.
As long as you don't talk about Notre Dame football, we good.
Well, but Rob knows his shit. I used to be a degenerate gambler, believe me. So I told Rob, I had a major problem, but I didn't lose anything. But I used to gamble a lot. So my brother was worse than I was. But so I kind of stopped for years, but I don't mind doing it here and there. But Rob's good at what he does. Wow, 900 yesterday on the under of the Phillies game. Won 900. Nice.
Rob A is ridiculous, man.
Man.
I'm gonna be like Rob when I grew up.
Yeah. Hey Jesse, what's that wind you got in the background, brother?
That's Momo farting.
Oh, God damn. Jesse's walking to the train, I think.
Come on, Momo, lighten up.
There she blows.
Should extended Micah. Yeah, I know, Ghostface. It'll get done though. It's always going to be more than it should be, right? It's always going to be more than it should be. So, but yeah, we'll have to figure that out, Rob. But it's something I would like to do, but I think it would not be a live stream. So, it is what it is. Maybe just record it and release it.
It would be interesting, like for guys who are trying to get into that type of thing, because I've been thinking about it. I've never.
That's what I was saying. Like, start it out and have Rob. I mean, I know how to do it, but have Rob explain what type of bets there are. What's the fool's bet?
Right. And see, I live in California, so I don't even know what the limitations are. The limitations to whatever. So.
Like a parlay,
Yeah, that would be really.
Like I got a buddy. It's all he does is parlays, but to win a parlay.
Yeah, parlays are the best thing to do when you.
It's a great return, but like to me, I have a buddy who always gets beat on teasers. I told him, I said, like teasers bets. I mean, it like sounds good, but 9 times out of 10 you win the bet even if you don't tease it. You don't like tease it. You add or subtract 6 points from the total or the line, but you got to win both bets. So if you take Dallas and the over, right? So then you drop the over under 6 points and you drop the line, but you got to win both or you lose your bet. And 9 times out of 10, you win anyway. The points don't come into play.
Parlays, especially in football, is easier to play because you can say, hey, you just know this guy's going to throw for 200 yards.
That sounds like a loose fart. Have you been to a prison? He has been reshaped, Dirty. He has been reshaped. He started out as a trumpet, and now he's more of a drum set. That was a dude on Instagram. I was dying when I saw that. I'll have to send it to the group text.
Yeah. Jesse, right now, Jesse is looking like a person befuddled when after the game is over with.
Don't worry, Momo. Like I said, your quarterback will have hemorrhoids by the end of the game.
Hey, Chris Dooley, I showed the new intro for tomorrow's show, and you're in it multiple times, but it's got you in it once, just pounding a beer. So that was kind of cool, Chris. You were.
If I'm not in there at least 5 times, something is wrong here.
Well, then we'll have to yell at prime time. That's all prime time. That's all
I'm definitely gonna yell at him.
Yeah. But it's us.
I'm the ship. I stirred the ship.
I don't think the tram will be in position.
Yeah, you are the shit.
Yeah.
He stirs the shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Chris.
Drew, I'm buying dinner for us. I guess you're not buying dinner for me.
It makes me laugh, though. I love it.
Hey, that's a bet. That's a date, man. Let's do it, Rob.
Chris Dooley. Yeah, it was funny, Chris. But it's actually good.
Rob, I gotta talk to Rob.
Go ahead,
Rob,
talk
you need to get my number.
All right. Well, I could send Rob if you want. I'll send him your number.
He's the Eagles, right?
Yeah, Rob A is Eagles. He lives in Colorado.
Yeah.
He's a champ, Momo. Get it right.
Can we get some air freshener in here?
Hey, Drew, don't you get some patience to save?
Not until tomorrow off today, Brody.
So you work tomorrow, Drew?
Yeah, I'll go back to work tomorrow.
All right, well, give me the next time you're off on Wednesday.
I'll be off next Wednesday.
So you're like every other? Is that how it works?
Every other.
All right. I'm trying to hook you up with a good show. Like I didn't really reach out to anybody. There was one mega person. I'm not even gonna say the name because people won't believe me. But it's not happening now. But
okay.
Just say it. We want to know.
I'm not saying it.
Don't let
mention it.
No, because nobody will believe me. No.
Of course, we believe everything you say,
Yeah, okay. They won't. I'll have Bruce Banner light me up. I'll have everybody light me up.
I know who it is. I can say who it is.
Who is
I know who it is. I can say.
Go ahead and say it. I'm just curious.
Because if I'm right, I ain't ruining it. So.
Sure, mate. What's up, brother?
Was it Law?
No, dude. This dude makes Law Nation look like a
Bosh Lombardi.
Come on, Momo.
No, we're talking ex-Cowboy.
Well,
ex-Cowboy.
We're talking red carpet last night. Come on now.
Don't.
Michael Irvin, huh?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hell yeah.
but again, he's very busy,
Mike
man.
Irvin come on here, I would have to dog him.
Yeah, that's. Oh,
See,
God.
that's the Momo. You can't be dogging just celebrities.
I don't want to go down that road of dogging anybody.
You don't know that, right?
He tear you up,
Momo.
Momo.
Job.
Momo, this is why I don't get you nice things, Momo.
He'll make Swiss cheese out of you, bro. Trust me.
You gonna sleep, and we gonna creep.
I got several questions I would love to ask him. I say we was in that huddle. Did the cocaine really come out your pocket?
Now listen. You know I can't.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Oh no, Momo, don't.
Momo, come on now. Keep your pants on, bro.
God damn.
His favorite play in the Super Bowl that he had is the exact play I broke my tooth on a molar. Remember those big ass freaking whole round suckers? They came in a big old ball. You'd take forever to get them all the way down. Yeah, jawbreaker things.
Yeah.
I had that thing down to a little pebble, and when he scored that touchdown, I was like, hell yeah.
But anyway,
it was a badass catch too.
No, but I wouldn't insult nobody.
Again,
yes.
I reached out and I talked to people that they know. But again, it's going to be hard to get him on. He's very, 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 very busy. But I thought I had it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't even tell Prime Time because I was gonna be like, Prime Time, you're making a thumbnail. You're like we're gonna step it up for the playmaker. But again, I think in the future, I really do. Maybe in the off season. Right now, he's especially with this Netflix. He's got his own. He's just got a lot going on. But I'm trying, people. Again, it's weird. I'll just do nothing for days, and then I'll think, well, how about that? And then it's been working out for me. So obviously, I know Philly 500, and I know, Law Nation. I don't know. I haven't reached out to him. I know people like Law. I like Law, but
I think personally, I think sometimes the things he says is just like what I say, crazy stuff.
Yeah, I could see getting Law Nation on. I mean, I could see that.
You got to get LB on with Momo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who's
LB?
LB?
I can get Lloyd Brunson on. I could definitely do that. That's
Who's that? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one.
That would be a good cage match.
Nice knowing you, Momo.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? I'm trying to figure out who that is. So y'all telling me?
Go look it up for yourself. I wouldn't mess with that guy either.
What's his name? What's his name?
Brunson. He got that evil eye, man.
Link, Momo.
I'm asking the name. I didn't catch the name.
Lord Brunson.
Lord Brunson. Okay, I'll look him up.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, you said something today about the 49ers losing receivers. Who did they lose?
I could tell you in a second.
Well, you supposed to come back.
I'm texting Rob A, who's texting me. Let's go over it before we get out of here, because I'm not going to be here all night, because tomorrow night will be a long. That'll be a long night. I had it up here, and then let's see, 49ers. Yeah, they've lost some injury. They have a lot of banged up players. Let me look. I gotta Google. I had it up.
I think Brandon Ayuk said he's going to try and come back by week 6 or something like that.
Is he out?
Yeah, remember for his ACL.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, here. Shanahan eyeing week 6 for Ayuk, but now you got Jordan Watkins. Let me look. New York Times.
I know the Vikings receiver is out. He's out for a little bit.
49ers wide receivers keep adding up. Jordan Watkins out with a high ankle sprain. We know that's at least a month. Who else we got here? On Monday, the example, Coach Kyle Shanahan gave a rough estimate from Brandon Ayuk, week 6. You got other players recovering from torn ACLs. Safety Malik Mustafa, Curtis Rourke, out of Indiana. We liked him, Randy. He was injured. Looking. Meanwhile, receiver Demarcus Robinson is appealing a league suspension related to his November DUI. So he has a 3-game suspension. The other wide receiver. So they may drop it a game. I don't think they're going to drop it.
What the world is she doing? I'm sorry.
Did Jenkins sign? Their other wide receiver that was holding out, did he sign?
Finally, Jawan Jennings was seen doing light running on the side field Monday as he deals with a calf issue. That's never good.
He's good. That kid is good.
But he's good. But if you have a calf injury, Drew, that can linger through the whole season if you don't just totally get off of it.
It can't be good. I like that kid.
But he's done a good job here. We really enjoyed him knowing for Joanna, he's been doing late running. Jennings is also unhappy with his contract. Shanahan said recently with the calf and contract aren't related, not at all. So maybe they thought it was a sit-in type of situation. Let's see. That's basically that's basically it. But that's most of their wide receivers. Other than who's the guy that they drafted that was
they got shot.
Yeah, who got shot? What's his name? I liked him too.
I did too.
I can't think of his name right now.
He was from Washington, I believe.
Bruce Banner. I've been on with Lord Brunson twice. That's true. Me and him get along. What are you talking about? Know what you're talking about, Bruce.
LB's good. Just see when you pick.
I've been on with him twice. He's fine.
You know, he's the most legit dude I've ever seen.
Here's the thing with Lord Brunson that nobody knows. Well, I'm not going to share his personal business.
I know. I follow him.
I'm going to let him do it. I'll bring him on. Problem is, these guys do shows on Wednesdays. It's not as easy as you think, but I will reach out. But I would want him with certain people. So Momo and Lord Brunson would be good. Maybe maybe go with a Mark Holmes. Get Mark Holmes in here for that one. That could
Ricky Pearsall.
Ricky Pearsall.
That's his name. Yeah.
Pearsall was nice. But you know what? Game time. San Fran, they do have two good running backs: the Gutierrez kid and the other kid who was who filled in for McCarthy before he got not McCarthy, McAfee before he got injured. I can't think of his name, but Tolbert for one of those guys.
Yeah,
wouldn't be a bad
again, I'm not re-signing Tolbert, Drew. I know I troll, but at the end of the day, he's a good third receiver. Okay, well, let's face it. I'm not re-signing him, so I don't think I'm re-signing him. We got Mingo. Dirty Sanchez with the super chat. I hear them talking bad about you in a minute ago, Momo. I'll protect you. Just remember, I like it raw. Oh, God. Oh. God. Sorry. I'm sorry. Damn. I have to read it. It's YouTube guidelines.
I didn't need that
last year, Stephen White. What's up, Curtis?
Spread them cheeks, Momo. Spread them cheeks.
But all right, let's finish up here. We'll go to 6:30. How's that? Or 8:30. I mean, we'll go to 8:30. So we got 20 minutes left, and then we'll get out of here. We'll make it even.
Jesse, your girl's wrestling on NXT right now.
Which one of them?
Nia Jax.
Philly old head.
Oh, that's what's the name, girl?
Oh yeah.
It's the Twitter X Lord Brunson that's no good. I told him to his face. I said that guy is toxic. He knows. But anyway, let's look around the league. Odell Beckham says he's not done yet, though he remains a free agent. Who's going to get who needs a receiver? Would you dare pick him up?
No. Not for the baggage that he carries with him.
Not us. I'm saying like the Eagles. God forbid something happens to Dotson. You bring in a Odell Beckham to play the slot. That would be nice.
We'll give you $1 million.
I'd pop up Beckham with the Bang Bang 49er gang.
That
sounds like
give him a wheelchair.
Well, I know he's not what he was, but
look up Darius Cooper. Darius Cooper has been balling out for us.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been that close. Hey, Game Time. Jerry Jones Netflix is on August 19th. Jay Smooth. I'm going to watch it. I hear people. Too. I mean, listen. I hear people talking shit. All I'll say, and Hallie, are you going to watch it, Hallie Pierce?
I don't have Netflix, so I'm just going to have to go by what everybody's saying about it.
I'll have to give you my password. You can watch it. My thing is this. Jesse Holley, who sometimes I agree with him, sometimes I don't. He was Mr. Fourth and Long. He was on Michael Irvin's. He won Michael Irvin's wide receiver show to win a contract to be on the Cowboys. He then went on to win the game. Tony Romo threw an overtime pass to Jesse Holly against the 49ers on the road. Bang, bang, 49er gang. And basically setting up the game-winning field goal, Randy, was it? Or did we score? Yeah,
it was.
It was a game-winning field goal. So Jesse Holly, he does some YouTube, and he works for DallasCowboys.com. And he's been ultra critical of the organization. Rightly so. Just like you heard Emmett, they're all critical. They're all tired of it. They would never have thought in a million years. I would even go as far as to say most Eagle fans who were around in the 90s and remember what kind of team we were are probably shocked as well that we've only won 5 playoff games in the last 30 years. It really is a shock. I mean, but Jesse Holly says that he was in awe of like what they did. I think they showed 10 minutes of the first episode, and they showed all of episode number 3. It's an 8-episode thing, Jay Smooth. It's an 8-episode thing. So
on Game Time?
Yes. What's that?
The episode's an hour long?
I don't know. They're not out yet. It premieres, I would imagine it's somewhere in that area. It's an 8-episode, but it's Jesse Holly, who's been ultra critical of the organization and Jerry Jones and how they do contracts. And then he's not backing off of that. But he goes, when you watch it, it does give you a better vision of what's going on. So I'm very curious to watch it. That doesn't mean it changes the last 30 years, people. It does not. And it's not just this is what we did back in the day. Although that's probably highlighted. But it does give you the mindset of Jerry. And this is what I'll say about Jerry Jones. Yeah, we're all frustrated, right? Especially my son, who's never seen a winner. Walker Wade, Eagle Wade, right? But Jerry Jones, what he's done for the NFL, and more importantly, what he's done for the players, he's made them a lot of money. They love him. Now, he's lost his way. He can't win a Super Bowl. He can't get us where we need to go. But make no mistake, the imprint that he's left on the NFL and the league, I mean, everybody's making millions and millions and millions of dollars because of what Jerry Jones has done. Behind the scenes, the marketing aspect of it. And the players have benefited. Jerry Jones begrudgingly, I don't know, Randy, do you remember if he was anti-salary cap or was he for the salary cap?
He's the one that brought the salary cap in.
Yeah, I thought so. And that you would have thought that he would have been the opposite.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? What's up,
Yes,
Twiz? How you doing, brother? Bruce, living in the past, yes, in one aspect, but you have to look beyond that. Right? You don't have to watch it. I'm going to watch it. And, but Jesse Holly, who's been very critical of the organization, said he had goosebumps watching it. So I'll be curious to see that episode 3 when it does come out. I know they go in the huddle a lot. They have Aikman there recounting some things. They discuss the 49er game. On that play, just real quick, they were how the 49ers are playing Dallas. They actually had Michael Irvin run Alvin Harper's route. He hadn't run it all year. There wasn't one piece of tape where Michael Irvin ran that particular route. And Alvin Harper ran the Michael Irvin route. And in the huddle, they were talking, they were like, Aikman was basically second guy. He's like, am I going to trust this guy to catch the ball? Normally I go to the playmaker. He don't drop the ball. Alvin Harper? Again, we saw Alvin Harper when he left the Cowboys. He wasn't the same guy. He just wasn't. He was a good player, but not a great player. But they called Alvin Harper's number. He's the one that, in that championship game at Candlestick, where he gets tackled at like the 2-yard line, Randy, or something, and then Emmett ran it. I think I don't know if Emmett ran it in or
no. What happened? He got tackled around the 8-yard line, and then Kelvin Martin caught a pass right at the goal line. You beat me to
it. I was gonna say it was Kmart who caught the touchdown right over the end zone. Yeah.
On Game Time.
Yes.
I'm begging you, please bring Lord Brunson.
Oh, what? You're watching some of his stuff?
Well, it's worse than me. Oh my God! Please bring this fool in here.
I don't know if we.
very much.
I don't know if we can handle 2 momos at one time.
But it won't be tomorrow. But I'll I'll reach out to him. I'll reach out.
It'll be
to
Momo
him.
Mania. Momo Mania.
I'll reach out to him.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's Twiz talking about?
That's it.
Tim jealous of
He's
what
an
my
Eagles
team
fan,
is,
too.
a shot of
Oh, my
championship. Y'all
God.
don't. We got a shot. Twiz. Did you get?
Bye to the Momo.
Hey, Lana, how are you? It may not be a big shot, but we got a shot.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Tough, man. It's going to be a hard day for you guys on September 4th.
It might be. It may not be, though.
God help you guys if it's the other way around, though. I'm telling you.
By the way,
could
Drew,
you
I
imagine?
think the offensive
Could you
lineman
imagine?
of yours
They
who
won't
got
be
hurt,
here.
he won't be ready to play opening day. I don't know why they
Who?
lying to these
Oh, what
fans.
did Momo? I didn't hear.
Lying to me. What's his name? The offensive lineman who got hurt?
I hope
Man,
he's ready. He should be.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not going to be 100% if he does play.
Even if he's not,
Mikey's coming out.
the outcome's not going to be any different.
Eagles have a shot go back to back. They have a shot.
Everybody got a shot to win the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
It's everybody's 0-0. What the world?
Yeah, Washington.
That's Washington.
Giants got a shot. It ain't a big shot. We got a lot better shot than the Giants. Come on, Jesse, get him. YouTube J Cap a lot. He's talking
I'm
junk.
gonna tell Momo. I told you, Momo. We in the weeds, Momo.
You'll be there.
Tommy
will be in a cave somewhere if you lose that game.
I want y'all to get out the weeds, man.
Who's the Ravens
You
fan?
better worry about us.
Well, we got about 7 months.
Big D.
We'll find out
Big
what
D.
happens.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Well,
He was asking who
Jesse-
you were. I'm like, that's Big D.
Diggs giving birth to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Jesse, just
We'll
make
see,
sure when
Philly
you're in the
old head. Make
weeds
sure
that
you're
there's
here, brother.
Jesse, just make sure when you're in the weeds that there's not an ant pile that you're standing on.
Now it's a bunch of
Why are
Raptors
you-
called the Giants. It's a bunch of Raptors called the Giants.
Jesse, stay here, dude. You all right, Vinny? What's up, Vin? How was making the chocolates today, Vinny? Everything good? All Vinny does is send pictures and video of him making chocolates.
Chocolate pretzels.
That
and
looks
He's
good,
killing
man.
me. I'm making
make
a
chocolate.
run down
Diabetes
to the,
crazy.
I'm making
I know
a
what
run.
we're all getting for Christmas.
Yeah.
I didn't know Vinny makes shots.
Well, he works
Hell
at a
yeah,
candy
dude. It looks
store.
good.
He sent me a box last year that I
Did he?
oh yeah, I hammered a lot of it. Yeah. Harold Williams, everybody don't have a shot to win the Super Bowl. Maybe 5. Oh, now it's 5-6 teams. Anything can happen, brother. Anything can happen.
Hey,
I would say 10 or 12 teams.
I'm going to put this out here. Anybody
Hey, Tim.
else watching this show with Brian, if y'all want me to be a guest on your show, you'll come at me, DM me, send some messages, and I will be there.
There you go.
Nope.
He said nope.
Oh God. All right. So I don't know. I have to see about the Dallas. I gotta find. I don't know who's. I gotta find out my Dallas guy tomorrow. Right now we got Robbie, we got Jesse.
Get
and
Mark.
We got Momo. You want Mark?
Just get Mark.
Mark is too big time, man.
Mark is not big time.
No, Mark will come on if I ask him. If he's, but I don't know. He's busy, but
Mark's a good guy.
I love Mark.
I have a lot of people asking me, why don't you and Mark do stuff? Mark, it calls me all the time. It's just hard for us to get together.
He might be the hardest worker I've seen in a long time. He works his ass off.
He does. Well, I'll reach out to him, you know, and you guys can have your pound of flesh.
Mark stays busy for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
I already told him that why he working double. He working even more now.
Yeah.
Gotta take time out to rest though, man. Gotta rest that body. He's not a young chicken.
Mark is a reason why he's doing it. So I told him that's not good.
The body needs rest, especially when you're 55 and over.
Yeah, he worries me because your body's it's either
he's stubborn.
You know, your body's gonna take the rest on its own if you don't do it yourself. If you know what I'm talking about.
You're right, Holly. Your body will say, "Hey, look, we're not moving, buddy."
And I told him, I mentioned to him, you go on vacation, you still broadcast spitting out 10 videos a day?
Well, He's his own boss, though, so
Yeah.
it's a little different. Like me, I can't do anything at work. I'll get in trouble. Not that I have time to. I'm too busy running. At least when you're working for yourself, you got time to stop when you want. You know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but it's all on you though too to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
everything done,
Yeah,
payroll.
no, yeah. Oh, yeah,
I know what that
absolutely.
shit's like.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
I hear you, man. I definitely hear you.
I
Anyway,
respect him like totally. I don't know how the hell he even does that many videos a day, to be honest.
yeah, you think it's easy, but when you really start to do
It's not.
videos, it's not. So
And
what
he
are we-
edits his own all his videos, so
he doesn't
have
edit,
someone.
so yeah, he edits his own, but he doesn't edit. I know because I don't edit too much either. Even though I do have a where's it at? Where the hell did it go? Oh, I have my GoPro. I've had it. But I got a new laptop, so I got to start doing some more stuff like that. You'll still get the quick hit and stuff, but
yeah, I really want to go with y'all guys to the game, but I don't know.
well, they're all not going to the game. We're just hanging out in Vegas.
Yeah, just come to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas. Me and Phil, actually, my wife and my friend who helps me with all the shipping. We call her my producer. I got a room for them as well, so they're going.
Speedo, just keep your Speedo on, man.
Yeah, just no. But I'm just saying, of Momo, most of the people are not. Nobody's going to the game. We're just hanging out. Me and Phil are
paying
going.
$800 to go to the game. That's just too damn much money.
Me and Phil are going, but
I trash the NFL, but y'all have to admit, why are they still charging full price for preseason games? Y'all have to admit that's wrong.
Because they're buying them.
Well, if you want season tickets, you have to buy the preseason games.
Dirty
People buy 'em,
Sanchez,
people don't sell 'em.
Momo, have you ever been in a movie? If not, how would you like to star in one?
The life of the Mo.
Momo.
Hey,
Mighty, hey Mo.
It would be known as the Over the Hill Gang.
The Mighty Mo.
There you go, Momo. You're in the hopper. Repetitive videos, Harold Williams says. What's up, Harold? How are you, brother? All right, we got a few minutes left. Any final words here before we get out of here? Just Momo, just make sure. Like I said, I just texted Mark. I'll see if he wants to come on tomorrow night. So,
what time is it? 8:30 or 9?
9 o'clock. 9 Eastern. Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
Let me just say this, and I'm guilty of this too. Like when we have guests, when Game Time has guests on, bro. Like
what?
You're a great guest, bro. But like sometimes we can step over each other, and I'm talking to myself too.
In other words, no sermons.
People have to just realize, Drew, we don't have guests tomorrow, so we're good.
I'm not gonna change who I am because somebody don't like it.
No, but when I'm trying to organize a show,
let's try to make it easier for Game Time.
I could just see it now. I'm gonna have Michael Irvin on. He's gonna be talking over him. Fuck you, nah, man. You were overrated.
Oh, I can see that.
No, I would never call Michael Irvin overrated.
We want the guys to come back.
If you ever
West
get
Virginia,
that,
thanks,
maybe
baby.
like
I wouldn't call Michael Irvin overrated. I would never call him overrated. He was a very good player.
Michael Irvin was the best leader you could have on a football team.
It's not even about.
I was concerned about Michael Irvin when he'd be on ESPN or Fox Sports and like that. And he started going crazy and he started dripping, spitting, and his mouth got wet. I thought he was having a heart attack.
He's an emotional guy.
Kind of reminds me of you.
Yeah, he carries his feelings right out there.
It does, man. And I have a tremendous amount of respect for Michael Irvin, especially with his wife going through what she's going through. You know, as a husband, I commend him, like life over football. But the only reason why I was saying that, Momo, out of respect, because I love you, brother. I think you're great. I love everybody here. But we want the guests to come back so, you know, we can continue doing what we do.
So they all gonna come back. Just don't bring back Terrence Johnson when his fanboy ass looking self, because he was number one fanboy that day.
Oh, he's on it now. He's on it.
Who's Terrence?
Yeah, man.
Parsons?
Terrence Parsons is who he's talking about.
Terrence Johnson.
You, Momo, you.
Hey,
That's what he act like. He act like a Terrence Johnson, not a. He goes. His insight was horrible.
I'm glad you weren't on. He would have. He would have.
oh my
That
God.
show would have acted like probably lasted 10 minutes. He would have probably.
Hey,
left.
it just snowed here in Texas.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh,
Well, hell freezing over.
Hell was freezing over.
Momo grew an afro.
I
Are you
appreciate
serious?
Terrence coming on. Whether you agree
Yeah,
or disagree
well,
has nothing
I
to do
didn't agree
with
with a lot of stuff he said, to be honest
Yeah.
with you, but
He
it is
was.
what it is.
He's very
No, you
smart.
can't.
He's
You know,
just the way he
no,
puts
no, he's
things.
not. No, he's not. If you smart enough, you would know about
Here we
Troy
go.
Aikman,
Momo.
about the Cowboys. Don't come here
Well,
on
then
this.
go tell
No,
You
Mark
barely know
that.
anything about Washington.
How old was he?
Momo,
Man?
go tell Mark that because he thinks that Troy Aikman was overrated because he's looking
Exactly.
at he's
That's
looking
I
at
don't think Troy
stats.
is overrated.
Stop
Hey,
looking
let's
at
talk about
stats.
Tom Brady. Y'all said somebody said Tom Brady was
I
over.
Call
said
that
Tom
first
Brady
Super
was
Bowl
the most
Troy run
overrated
was
Oh, yeah.
quarterback
great.
in the history of football. I
MVP,
said
4
it.
touchdown passes.
And
He was
then
a
there's
Call
the
that
Williams,
great.
overrated.
LOL. Momo just described himself when he was talking about Michael Irvin.
And if they bring up Art Monk and their green guy again, I don't know what I'm going to do. If it,
I
with
mean,
You have to send me a video,
see,
Clemente.
y'all
I
don't
don't
know.
know who
Y'all don't
that is.
understand how bad Darryl Green got beat. Y'all understand that he got
Hey,
beat.
Wiz,
I'm a
how you doing?
diehard fan. He got beat on every play on the line of scrimmage. He could definitely get physical. He could never get physical with receivers because he was a smaller cornerback, and then he got beat
Hey,
all the
Momo.
time. Micah Irvin gave him lunch. Boy, what was so good
Who,
about Darryl
who
Green
didn't
that
Michael Irvin give lunch to? Come on now. Michael Irvin is a hard.
no, what
I
I'm
would.
saying
I'll
till he
tell you
got beat.
this.
He got beat a lot. I could
I would
say
have
I
loved
could
to
look.
have Daryl Green on my team. I'll
Yeah,
tell you that.
I'll take
Thank
that.
Who's your
one.
favorite player, Momo? Who's your
Who
favorite player?
actually
His
my
Smith
favorite
himself.
player
Yeah,
of
tell me.
all time for the
Mark
Washington
Griffin.
football team. I
Mark,
had several. I was a diehard
John
Sonny
Riggins.
Jurgensen fan, and I like Dexter Manley because Dexter
Okay.
brung it.
Yeah, I
I
like
just
that.
had to
Too.
ask. I just had to ask.
You say
I
Sonny
just,
Because
Jurgensen?
I thought if you said
Yeah.
something stupid, I was gonna roast
Sonny
you.
Jurgensen and Debo Samuel have something in common. Did you
That I
know
can
that?
respect.
No, what is that?
A big old
here,
belly.
here,
Yeah, they do.
I just
Like
want to say
Momo.
one thing.
I want a cake.
I just
No,
want
Sonny
to say one
Jurgensen.
thing.
I like Jurgensen too.
Here's a little fact. When the Washington Redskins played the Miami Dolphins in that Super Bowl, they was going to they were trying to get Billy Kilmer out that game. If he would have put Sonny Jurgensen and started that game, they would have won that Super Bowl. No
That's what I
question.
liked about George Allen. He was a great coach.
Yep.
I
yeah.
just want to say one thing, and I don't mean to change the subject, but it's something I saw today on. I usually don't watch CEO, but for some reason I went on there, and Bernie's co-star was on there,
Oh yeah.
and oh, that was it had me crying on there.
Mm.
Prayers
You
out.
know,
Prayers
What's
yeah.
out.
wrong with
Yeah,
him? He's sick.
Bernie's
Well, he's
struggling.
got Hodgkin's disease. He's
Yeah.
got Parkinson's.
Mm.
He and
Yeah.
also I didn't know this. He's on the autism spectrum. They found out. He found out he's on the autism spectrum.
It's
There,
amazing that he was able. Maybe from all the head injuries, maybe.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just
And
about to
plus,
say that.
too, he's about to have a liver
Liver.
transplant, I think.
Yeah.
So
So
he lives in the Cleveland area.
Yeah.
and he's also got early oncoming dementia.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So, Drew, just invite me to California. I come.
Hey, anytime, brother. But listen, Momo, let's just try it. Let's just try. And again, I'm guilty too, bro. Okay, I'm from
Yeah,
Philly.
well, I know
You
Leo
do,
got
man.
really upset, and it had nothing to do with Leo per se. It was just, it is
Yeah,
what it is.
let's just
It's
try to
over.
be mindful of the guests and
Well, here's my thing going into
We can be
tomorrow.
intelligent,
We're not going to
though,
have
and
big
have
guests, but that still doesn't mean we're still going to start out with the 4 plus
of
me
course.
and Phil. When we bring in the Zoom call, we cannot just interject. We need to have a better system because the show goes down the tubes and people tune out.
No, I
You
would
know what
never.
I'm saying? Like you just did. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's
See that?
fine if Momo does it because then I'll stop and then Momo will talk with it. We can't have Jesse come in and then no, and then have Wade come in and then before you know it, there's 5 people talking and we hear it clearly, but they don't hear it. Just watch it over. You don't
Yeah,
believe me? I'm telling you.
it's true.
The idea is for people to want to watch it the next day and not turn it off. That's what I don't care what you guys say. You can shit on it. I don't care. It's about the production sometimes.
Of course. And Momo, see, I have the hand raising option there.
And I don't look as much as I do, but I see it now. I got to move my.
I think that's a good option for all of us. Because I'm guilty of it too, Momo.
I try and set the table for you guys. I try and set the table where I'll go, okay, well, Drew, respond. And that's like Drew's cue to respond and everybody else not to talk. Okay, Hallie, what do you think? I'm gonna get to you guys. And if you really have something to say, put your hand up like Drew's saying. But we're gonna get out of here. It's been 2 hours. I'm gonna go. I gotta do the thumbnail for them. I'll reach out to Mark. If not, if Mark's not in it, maybe we'll have Chris in. I know you. I never really asked you. As long as you're up for it, bro, you could. If Mark's out, you're in. Is that good?
Or
let me know. So. Or no. See, that's why you're not into it.
No, I mean, I'll do it. I mean,
you can come in after.
Just text me later. Just text me later.
I'll let you know. Game time, Brian. I got your package. I mean, what you sent in the mail. Oh, okay. I hope you like it, Dirty Sanchez. A little special.
Good night, everybody.
All right, Ed, I'll talk
Good
to
show, Brian.
Tomorrow.
Good show.
Good night, everybody.
I'll talk to you later.
See you tomorrow.
See you.
See you tomorrow.